So, friends, in last in last lecture, we seen about this linear programming and the formulation of the linear programming problems. Now, the next topic is that is introduction of the slack, surplus, and artificial variable in the linear programming. How how can we use this slack, surplus, and artificial variables in the linear programming? So last time we had discussed about the constraints that is land constraints, labor constraints, and capital constraints. So we take the example in last we took the example in the last lecture. Again, I repeat this example, that is x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 5. So this x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 5. So this less than or equal to 5 or the greater than or equal to 5, that means there is a inequality in the constraints equation. Inequality in the constraint equation. So for converting these all inequalities into equality, we have to use the different variables. For converting these inequalities into equality, where to is the difference variables. So the first variable is the slack variables. So I already told you, when our objective function is a case of the maximization case, so that time all the constraints are the less than or equal to. Here the x1 plus x2 is less than or equal to 5, and when the constraints equation are less than or equal to type, then that time we use the slack variable. So a variable used to convert less than or equal to constraints into equality constraints by adding it to the left hand side of the constraint. So x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 5. This is suppose our one constraint less than or equal to. Suppose this inequality constraint we have to convert it into the equality, then we are using the slack variable. So that time the constraints become x1 plus x2 plus s1 is equal to 5. So s1 is a slack variable. S1 is a, in this case, S1 is a slack variable. We added this S1 slack variable on the left hand side of the constraint. So x1 plus x2 plus s1 is equal to 5. So we convert this inequality into the equality by using the slack variable. Slack variable is a variable used to convert less than or equal to constraints into equality constraints by adding it to the left hand side of the constraints. Then second variable is a surplus variable. Surplus variable generally we use in the case of the where the constraints are greater than or equal to. When the constraints are greater than or equal to. Already I told in the last lecture, that is when there is a case of the minimization, objective function is minimized, then that time all the constraints should be greater than or equal to. All the constraints should be greater than or equal to. And when the constraints equation are greater than or equal to, then that time we use the surplus variable. So surplus variable means a variable used to convert greater than or equal to constraints into equality constraints by subtracting it from the left hand side of the constraints. So that means the x1 plus x2 minus s2 is equal to 5. Here the s2 is a surplus variable. S2 is a surplus variable by subtracting it to the left hand side of the constraints or by adding it to the right hand side of the constraint. By adding it to the right hand side constraint, x1 plus s2 is equal to 5 plus s2. So in this case, the first we have to subtract. First we subtracted is from the left hand of the constraints, or we can add this s2 in a to the right hand side of the constraint. So in this case, we use this s2 is a surplus variable. So our constraint equation is greater than equal to, so x1 plus x2 greater than or equal to 5. So that time we use the surplus variable by subtracting it from the left hand side of the constraints. So x1 plus x2 minus s2 is equal to 5. So s2 is the surplus variable, or x1 plus s2 is equal to 5 plus s2. So both the variables we can use for converting these all inequalities into equality. When we use the slack variable, if the constraints equation are less than or equal to, then that time we use the slack variable, and when the constraints equation are greater than or equal to, then that time we use the surplus variables. So both the variables are very important in the linear programming for converting these all inequalities and equality. Okay, and the third variable is called as the artificial variable. So as I already told you, surplus variable, when we use the surplus variable, when the constraints equation are greater than equal to, that time we use the surplus variable. But artificial variable, so most of the times the introduction of the surplus variable in the constraints of time greater than or equal to is not provide the initial feasible solution to linear programming problem. Most of the time the greater than or equal to constraints, that time we use the surplus variable, and this introduction of the surplus variable does not us to provide the initial basic feasible solution. So that time a separate variable called artificial variable is used for every greater than or equal to type of the constraints. For every greater than or equal to type of the constraint, we have to use both surplus variable and artificial variable. When artificial variable, so most of the time the surplus variable is not provide us initial basic feasible solution to linear programming problem. So that time we use a separate variable called as the artificial variable for every greater than or equal to type of the constraint. Generally, this artificial variable is also called as the fictitious variable, and this artificial variable cannot have any physical or the economical meaning. So let's see the example. So these are the three constraints: x1 plus x2 is equal to 5, then 4x1 plus 2x2 greater than or equal to 16, and 5x1 plus 10x2 greater less than or equal to 40. So we already discussed, when we use this artificial variable, if the constraints of time greater than or equal to, both greater than or equal to. So in the first case, x1 plus x2 is equal to 5, is equal to 5. That not means that we convert these inequalities into equality, but if we convert this inequality into equality, still we have to use the artificial variable. So that time, after that, we get a new constraints equation, that is x1 plus x2 plus a1 is equal to 5. So in this case, a1 is an artificial variable. A1 is a artificial variable. Second constraints equation, that is 4x1 plus 2x2 is greater than or equal to 16. So for the every greater than or equal to type of the constraint, we have to use the surplus variable as well as the artificial variable. So we get a new constraint, that is 4x1 plus 2x2 minus s1 plus a2 is equal to 16. So in this case, this s1 is a surplus variable. S1 is a surplus variable and A2 is a artificial variable. The first artificial variable, that is A1, is used for the equal to type of the constraints, and second A2 artificial variable is used for the greater than or equal to type of the constraints. And the third constraint, that is 5x1 plus 10x2 less than or equal to 40. So we know that for the for every less than or equal to type of the constraints, we use the slack variable. We use the slack variable. So 5x1 plus 10x2 plus s2 is equal to 40. So in that case, s2 is a slack variable. S2 is a slack variable. Artificial here, S2 is a slack variable. S2 is a slack variable. Slack, when we use the slack variable, the constants are less than or equal to type. When we use the surplus variable, when the constants are greater than or equal to type. But when we use the artificial variable, so most of the time the greater than or equal to type of the constant does not provide us a initial feasible solution. So that time we use the artificial variable. So in this case, the first two constants, x1 plus x2 is equal to 5 for this constant, and 4x1 plus 2x2 is greater than or equal to 16 for this constant, we use the artificial variable. First constant is equal to, so only we use the artificial variable, not use the slack and surplus variable. Second constant, 4x1 plus 2x2 greater than or equal to 16. So in this case, the constant equation is greater than or equal to type. So in that case, we use both surplus, that is S1 variable is a surplus variable, and A2 is a artificial variable. So in that case, we use the both the variable, surplus variable as well as the artificial variable. And third constraint is less than or equal to. So there is no problem for the conversion of the less than or equal to type. Simply we can use the slack variable. So 5x1 plus 10x2 less than or equal to 40. We convert this inequality into equality form. That is 5x1 plus 10x2 plus s2 is equal to 40. So s2 is a slack variable. So these all variables we require for conversion of all inequality into equality. After converting this inequality in equality, we can solve this linear programming problem with the help of graphical as well as the simplex method. Graphical, mostly in the simplex method, we have to convert these all inequalities into equality, and after that we get the initial feasible solution to linear programming problem. Initial feasible solution to linear programming problems. Three variables. First one is the slack variable. For every less than or equal to type of the constants, we use the slack variable. For convert, a variable used to convert less than or equal to type of the constants into equality constant by adding it to the left hand side of the constants. The surplus variable, a variable used to convert greater than or equal to type of the constants into equality constant by subtracting it from the right hand side of the constants or by adding it to the right hand side of the constant. And the third variable, that is the artificial variable. So most of the time, introduction of the surplus variable does not provide us introduction of the surplus variable in the constraints of type greater than or equal to is not provide the initial feasible solution to given linear programming problem. So that time a separate variable called as the artificial variable is used for every greater than or equal to type of the constraint. Every greater than or equal to type of the constraint. So here there is a one correction, greater than or equal to. So here also there is one correction, is greater than or equal to type of the greater than or equal to type of the constraints. So likewise we use these three variables: slack variable, surplus variable, and artificial variable in the linear programming problem for conversion of all inequalities into equality. Okay, so thank you very much. So if you have any queries, any problem, or if you want to give any suggestion to me about this topic, so you can write the mail to me on my email id. My email id is drsandipthakare@gmail.com. So thank you very much once again. So please don't hesitate to write the mail. Your suggestion always improve my topic. So please don't hesitate to give the suggestions. Okay. So thank you very much.